I guess the first machine we bought was around 2008 or somewhere, 8 or 9 around. So it's more than a decade that we have been using, and we have, I believe, most of the range, not all the range, most of the range which is practically usable in Indian market conditions. What we have: S940, S10A, 158. We also had 840, which we recently sold off. We also have the earlier copperhead version, but everything is case specific. In terms of boom screed, we would usually prefer to do it in steel fiber reinforced concrete, not on a mesh where it becomes a bit tedious to handle. So there are limitations when we are talking about S10A, because India still has many floors which are mesh designed. The second challenge is when we are doing seamless floor, which has top mesh. So that time it becomes a challenge. We can't use that S10A. So boom machines for such kind of floors is not viable. But then even a 940 is slightly heavier. So we would like to use something lighter, as in 158, but 158 doesn't give me that kind of output as compared to 948, as in terms of draw or the ease of usage. We are still using 940 on a seamless with a top mesh. So I can definitely say 940 we are happy. So it's all, again, like I said, it's all about the end application, the limitations that we are using. Every machine has its own advantage or limitations. We recently did one automobile company which is manufacturing two-wheelers auto, basically Husqvarna bikes, Triumph and KTM. It's a Bajaj, which is very old, pre-independence group from India, one of the oldest automobile manufacturer. The floor plate was around 70,000, 73,000 square meters. And we had all the three formats in terms of jointed, jointless, seamless, all the variants of the floor. Since some of the floor had a AGV or AMR movement, robotic movements also. So there we have used, I believe, S10 and 940. Operators have been continuously trained, and they are now, we have many operators. So operators, we don't have issue. They don't see any challenges in the usage of any of these machines. In terms of yield, that's the primary purpose, I guess, to improve the yield in terms of output, the billing quantities, reducing the human error. Of course, it's the networking that we do, the word of mouth that Sandeep and earlier team we have been discussing. So whatever word of mouth publicity that we get is definitely going to help us in building the brand, and that helps in business. That's the intangible part. Tangible part is, of course, the training, the backup support. Charan has been a very reliable, long-term. He's been there for now, I guess, a decade or so. Honestly, we had a good backup. In fact, Sandeep in the last transaction has gone overboard in helping us, because we were very, very tight on deliveries, and he helped us bridge the gap, and we were able to do some last minute adjustments and meet the client requirement. So definitely they have been helping us right from the start.